Hey guys, how are we doing? Welcome to today's video, and it's a bit of a mix today. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going to go through Walking Street a little bit, and then I'm going to go meet the lovely June and have a chat with her about what it's like life here in the middle of Walking Street. And I think you'll find this will be quite a nice and interesting video. And there's something I want to show you at the very beginning right now, which I've got to be honest with you, I won't say it straight away. What I'd like to do is just walk a little bit and just see if you notice. I can't say it because if I say what I want to say, I'm going to give it away. So anyway, let me spin the camera around. And one thing that has definitely surprised me is over there. Now look, that used to be a bank. That was a bank originally, and now it's a bar. And here we are outside the most famous street in the whole of Thailand, Walking Street here in our beautiful city of Pattaya. However, let's just have a walk for a second, guys. And while I'm walking, what do you notice? Has it jumped out at you yet? Has it screaming at you? Is it saying to you, wow, really? Just let me walk a little bit further and then I'm going to tell you what it is. And if you've seen it by now, well, then drop a comment below saying, no, I saw it, Trev, I got it, mate. I've got to say, I'm absolutely mortified. So here we go. What don't you see, guys? What have they sadly now taken away? And if you look above, look at all the signs. Remember all these big signs they used to have? No, no more. They've been down here, they've taken them all down. And how bare and empty does that look now? I think that looks really bare and empty, in my own personal opinion. I'm not saying it's, you know, for the better or for the worse of the city, but I just think when you've got an iconic street like this, it's a bit like taking the amusement arcade away from Blackpool or the casinos away from Vegas. Look at it. Look how bare it looks now. There's no signs. They've stripped them all back. And I don't know, guys. To be honest with you, for me as an individual, from a selfish point of view, I think that's not aesthetically as pleasing as what it used to be. So, but it is what it is. And there's no going back now. They've taken them all away. Oh, hello, look at that. That's under changes. Let's have a little quick look in there. And then we're going to do my interview with June. I admire these guys, they work so hard in this heat. Wow. So yeah, the signs have gone. And is that, excuse the pun, is that a sign of the things to come? I don't know. Another place here, look, for rent. Gone. And I'm sure that used to be Go, I think it's Go. I'm not sure, but and there's the new fog lamp. But anyway, never mind. It is what it is. No point to run over it. I'll just finish on one last one. I'll just say to you, I think this looks really bare, and I don't think it's going to improve the stuff here. However, where are we going? Well, if you come up here and you turn left in a minute, and you got Soy Diamond at the top of the one, near halfway up the Soy Diamond, past the carousel bar, you are going to see Katoey's Are Us. And they do great shows and stuff, and I'm very privileged and lucky to be able to sit down with June, and I'm going to have a chat with her about what it's like life here in the city, particularly in this city, and as a ladyboy, and also about the bar that they work in. Right, let's go and say hello to June. All right, guys, so June, thank you very much for allowing me to come and chat to you today. Sawadee ka, wadee ka.
Swadee ka.
So here we are. I'm in the middle of Walking Street. They've taken all the signs down.
Yes, this is.
Crazy, crazy. What's that about? What's that about? Oh, anyway, but I would like to say thank you very much for spending some time to talk to us today, especially about what we're going to talk about. If you don't know where we are, guys, we're here in Katoey's Are Us, which is in Soy Diamond. I showed you earlier. If you come up here, go past places like the Carousel Bar and the couple of corner bars there, keep on going and you're going to get just to where the hotel is that's sadly closed down, and Katoey's Are Us is on the left-hand side. Now, before we talk about that, let's talk about you, June. Where are you from in Thailand?
Usually I'm from Kalasin, quite Isan area, like the northeast.
Yeah.
Yes.
In Galasin, as in like, because I know Somdet.
Yeah, that's my hometown.
No.
Yes.
I used to live there. I used to live there.
Seriously?
Seriously. You know the crossroads, you go down as you're going to go up to the hill, to the mountain. Yes. And as you go down on the right side, there was a new load of houses being built just on the bend. I used to live there.
Ah. Okay.
And then just before that, on the left-hand side, the school there, that's where I used to go there.
Ah, that is the way to go to my home.
Is it really?
Yes.
How surreal is that?
My house.
How surreal is that? Well, that was back in the day. So you were in Somdet, in Galasin.
Yes.
And When you were at school, like obviously when you were at school, you were a boy and you've kind of like gone through the concept of growing through that. I mean, at what age did you say to yourself, I want to make the transition into a ladyboy?
Usually, when I remember myself, I cannot say what years, but when I get boning, when I remember, like when I'm start walk, or I know, like about maybe little bit when I'm young, I heard the music.
Yeah.
I love to dance.
Yeah.
Then I love to wear clothes, like use skirt of my
Yeah.
sister, or clothes like a woman to wear and dancing.
Yeah.
So that is, I know myself, I would love to grow up to be a ladyboy.
And how many times did your sister yak you for stealing her clothes?
No, she never. She never, just only my dad.
Only your dad?
Yes, only my dad.
So when you were younger and you had that thought in your mind thinking, when I grow up, I want to become a ladyboy. I mean, how did your friends and your family adjust to that thought process?
My friend, my family, my mom, they never judge at me. Just only dad. Dad is maybe a little bit like he a little bit like own, and maybe he saw like ladyboy a lot, but he thought is when I grow up to be ladyboy, so then he thought of me, I cannot get any job or I cannot earn any money.
Okay.
So that's why he don't want I grow up with to be ladyboy. So he not opened the mind yet of that time.
And has his mind opened now?
It's perfect now.
Oh, well, that's brilliant. That's really, really good. And your friends, were your friends like, did you lose any friends because you transitioned to ladyboy?
No, I not lose any friend. All they support me to be, you can be whatever. Just only the one thing, do a good person.
Wow.
That's it.
Brilliant.
That's what my mom told me as well.
Well, that's great. I mean, be a good person, it's fantastic. And at the end of the day, it's nice that your friends don't judge you, because I've got to be honest with you, I think if you were to do this back in the UK, particularly when I was a young kid, I mean, I don't think it would have been plain sailing. I think you'd have probably faced a lot of social issues. Whereas now, and that's one of the things, what I like about when you come out here to Thailand, is everybody accepts everybody for however they want to be.
I think there's some people they accept it, but some people they not. But I think maybe they not accept before because before the Thailand a little bit like not illegal. What mean like not really. They don't know what ladyboy, what gay, what LGBTQ. But now I think is everywhere in the world they have it LGBTQ or ladyboy, gay. I think it's everywhere quite open for that now.
Yeah, definitely. The world's definitely changed its perspective on like how. I mean, when I was a youngster, if there was a young boy that was perhaps gay, I mean, he had a torrid time. He had a really tough time, and of course, to transition from being a boy into a girl, particularly, when I'm 56, so to go back, 30, 35 years when we were kids, it was like wow, like that was.
Yeah. I think maybe the people from long time ago, like or born long time ago, they not accept yet because they don't know what is ladyboy mean.
Yeah, I'm not that old. So you grew up in Somdet, you grew up in Galician. At what age was it before you came here to Pattaya?
Usually before, I have to say before I live in Bangkok.
Oh wow,
yeah.
Okay.
I live in Bangkok, and then so I moved to Bangkok when I am is about like 18.
18?
Yeah, 18.
So 18 years old, you've left the sleepy little village of Dan Quyan.
Yeah.
And you've gone into the big capital city of Bangkok.
Yes.
How was that?
It's quite good for me. And also when I moved to Bangkok, I think is see a new thing, get a new job, see a new people, learn a lot of the new thing more. That is what I get. And also before I moved to Bangkok, I go dancing of Isan concert.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes.
I must admit, the Isan concerts are fantastic. They really are. If you haven't done those, guys, and you get an opportunity to go up to Isan and go to the concerts, wow, they are just different level.
I love it.
Yeah. And when you went to Bangkok, I mean, had you made the transition by then? That was it in your mind? Everything was changed? You were then a ladyboy at that stage?
Pardon?
When you went to Bangkok, had you already transitioned into a ladyboy by then? So when you went to Bangkok, you were a ladyboy, or were you still in that process?
No, when I moved to Bangkok, I'm already ladyboy.
Ladyboy, okay.
And also when I finished high school, about like when I'm 15 or 16, something like that. Then I start leave my hair is longer,
Yeah.
long and longer. Then I feel fully is I am real Ladyboy.
Yeah, oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Because in school they cut your hair, don't they?
Yes, absolutely. Because
Yeah.
I understood it because the role
Yes.
of the role like school or something like that.
Yeah,
So,
maybe you don't know this, but what I'm referring to here is in schools here in Thailand, the girls are not allowed to have really long hair. They cut the hair. They make them keep it quite short, which I can't get my head around because if you'd have grown your hair from day one, you'd have hair right down here by now. But yet they cut it all the time.
yes, have to cut all the time,
Yeah.
but not much, maybe just a little bit.
So when you went to Bangkok, what did you do?
In Bangkok before, okay, the first time when I moved to Bangkok, I start working at Coco Bar, a Coco
Okay.
Bar, yeah, in Nana Plaza.
Nana, oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that is about like, 13, 14 years ago.
Is it? Wow.
Yeah, quite long time. So then after that is I'm work about like for 6 years. So then I'm stop work. And then I moved back to my hometown for 1 year. Then I be back to start work a freelancer
Yeah.
for Phil.
Yeah.
And after that, just like start moving somewhere around.
Yeah.
Pattaya, Phuket, like a freelancer.
So when you left Dan Quyen, you went to Bangkok. Then when you went back home to Dan Quyen, I can imagine your friends' questions because number one, Dan Quyen to Bangkok is just so different.
Yeah.
So they must have been saying like, what was the big city like? How is it like? What was it like working in Nana Plaza? I mean, Nana Plaza is like the epicenter of the whole of Bangkok. I mean, what were the kind of questions they were asking?
About friend.
Yeah.
I think the first, how is there look like?
Yeah.
How is traffic or not? How many people? So then is you find any good person to you and
Yeah.
how you live, how you stay,
Brilliant.
something like that.
The reason I'm laughing about the traffic is because in Dan
Yes.
Quyen we have one road. we just have one road and it goes up to the mountains. But so you were in Bangkok, you went back to Dan Quyen. When did you come here to Pattaya? How long ago?
Pardon?
How long ago did you come here to Pattaya? How many years have you been here?
So then I just moved to Pattaya about like this month is 5 months.
5
but,
months?
Yeah,
Oh,
5
wow.
months. But my first time here about 9 years ago.
9
my
years
first
ago.
time, but just only here with some friend like only for a couple days.
Yeah.
Then I be back. After that I come back here like often like up down up down up
I
down.
gotcha.
Yeah. And then I just moved here about just 4-5 months.
Right.
Usually move here and work at Katoey.
I understand.
Yeah.
So in the process of your transition into a Ladyboy now, have you had any cosmetic surgery? Have you had any medical procedures?
Usually for me, I'm not change anything much. Okay, it's for me, I do surgery
Yeah.
about my boob.
Yeah.
And then it's my nose about like 2 times. Then
Yeah.
my lip about 3 times.
Was it painful?
Just only a few hours, or maybe
Yeah.
just like if some people the body like a little bit like anti something is fake put inside, maybe take a 1 day.
Yeah.
That's it.
So when you had your boobs done, when you woke up, did you think, now I look amazing, look at these, they're great?
It's that is my, of course, it's
Yeah.
like the dream of
Yeah.
Ladyboy. They would love to have boob
Yeah.
to show it I am girl now.
And how does Pattaya in the Ladyboy scene compare to Bangkok Ladyboy scene? Is it vastly different? Is it very different? So being in Bangkok or being here, which one? What's the difference?
I think it's not different. Not different because some Ladyboy Bangkok come here as well. Some they go up there. So I think it's quite different. Not really different. Just maybe different. Just little small. Maybe just something like wear clothes or something
Yeah.
like that. Quite different. In Bangkok, you cannot mark like to show off like.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Okay.
you know. But Pattaya, you can wear any
You can
want.
wear anything.
Yeah.
I must admit, when you say about wearing them, I mean, if you haven't been here, guys, come in here and check out the shows. Now, the dancing shows that you girls do is just amazing. It really is. It's definitely something to look at and to watch. I mean, who makes up the dancing routines? Who's the number one that says, right, this is how we're going to do it?
I think it's like you mean about the girl dancing or
Yeah, so
something?
like when you do your shows, who makes the show? Who tells, right, we're going to dance like this, dance like that?
Usually we have a manager
Yeah.
to control about it, about make the girl show. And also we have a show just like maybe when we have a party.
Yeah.
And then is the manager gonna say like every girl have to make show together.
Yeah.
Just like dancing. Some they do like laser.
Yeah, I've seen them with,
And
with the
some-
butterfly wings.
yes.
They're amazing. They are. They're brilliant.
Yeah, but all that is manager gonna do control everything. But all the girls have to work together.
So you're here now. You're in Katoey R Us. You're in Pattaya. When you see guys come through the door, do you ever get the situation where maybe guys come in and they don't necessarily realise that this is a Ladyboy bar?
So usually I move here. I move to Pattaya. I work PR manager.
Okay.
So that's my job to talk to them to make them understand about this is Ladyboy Bar. So it's better just we are the Thai. So the Thai Ladyboy is have body really like a girl.
Yeah.
So then I understood they're not really wow. So then just try to sit drinking, take a look easy. Open
Yeah.
your mind, open your heart for.
There you go, guys. Open your mind. That's
Yes.
that's the thing. I've got to say, from a selfish point of view, from my point of view, when I first came, I was like, oh dear. It was a shock. You know, it was a shock because certainly in my life, previous to living here in Thailand, I hadn't really had the interaction or the experiences that I have now, and having lived here for 11 years. So it was quite a bit of a shock. But once you get over, like you say, once you open your mind, once you kind of like relax and think, okay, look, you know, it's just a bar. There's ladyboys here. They're not going to put you in handcuffs, and you know,
Absolutely.
unless you ask, of course. Maybe if they ask, I don't know about that bit. I don't want to know about that bit. But I think it's really nice that you could just be yourself and be relaxed, and people come in and just enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
So how many ladyboys are here working?
Usually we have about like. Let's say 40 or something
you?
like that. But the girl come working every night, maybe like 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow, that's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a
we
lot.
do.
So the question I would love to ask you, because I've been really listening to how you're talking, and your English is so good. How did you learn English?
Because I think maybe the one from the school, but when I'm studying at the school, my English zero.
Yeah.
And also after that, I start learning from the people around me, like because I worked the bar before, so I learning around them, and also I learn how to speak as well, and some I learned from YouTube or the book.
Oh, so I was
as
going to
well.
ask you, so when you're learning, do you learn by listening, or do you learn by writing or reading?
Both.
You do both?
Yeah, by both.
And have you found, like, because I know when I learned to speak Thai, like for me, I was stubborn. I said, I don't need to write that scribble, nowhere. And then after a year of getting nowhere, I started to do my Gorgai, Georgia, and all that stuff. And then my Thai just went really quickly. I was like, wow, I can read these signs, I can understand
Yeah.
this. And that, is that similar for English? Did you find English quite easy?
I think quite easy because like it means one word in English can change many words of Thai.
Yes, yeah.
So I think it's easy more than Thai.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'd say that once you get your head down to it, learn to read, guys. I keep saying this many times, and June's just said it there. You know, once you learn to read, it makes life a lot easier. So that's the key to success. I mean, when you're not working, how do you relax?
How do I relax when I'm
what
not
do you
working?
do when you're not working?
I just like chill. Maybe sometime I go to the beach, and then I love to exercise as well.
Yeah.
Like go to the gym, but now maybe lazy a little bit.
Well, I guess you're tired. I mean, you must be
Yeah.
working long hours. And what time does it open here?
We start open from 8 o'clock till 3 o'clock
8 until 3.
Yes.
And that's every day.
every day.
And every night, do you still do the shows every night?
Not really, not every night.
Not
Just
every
only when we have like something special, like party or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go, guys. So there's it. If you want to see the show that they do, and I can honestly say I've seen it 3 or 4 times now. It really is really good. Come on one of our bar crawls when we come here, because when we come here, they do the show for us, and it really
And
is
also
good.
and also we have like party on number 19.
Number 19 of this month.
August, yes.
There you go, guys. Number 19. I can imagine that's going to be busy.
I hope to.
I
yes.
imagine it will be very, very busy, guys. So come down and join in that. Okay, well, look, we're near the end now. So I can only say thank you so much for being, you know, as nice as you've been and open as you've been, June. It's been fantastic. Thank you so much. Before I go, I ask everybody I interview, I ask them this one question.
Okay.
And I say, right, we've got a guy that's never been to Thailand before. He's never been to Pattaya. He walks through your door there. And I say, put your cases down, sit next to June. What would be the one thing that you would say to him? Now you're here, now listen to this. I'm going to say, June, what would you tell him?
I'm going to telling him, please open your mind. And also, you never try, never know. Just maybe just talking first, relax, chill, and then you will get something out later.
There you go, guys. There you are. That's it. Open your mind, guys. Open your mind. It's been brilliant talking to you. Thank you so much. So much.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Guys, you know, come down to Katoey Bar. We're in Soy Diamond. It's a really nice, bigger go-go style bar. Come in here. The girls are very friendly. They're not going to be pushy. They don't swarm you or anything like that. They just let you come in. They let you sit down, have your drink. And if you want to start to chat and start to experiment in your head and all the rest of it, please, guys, you know, feel free. It's not a problem at all. It's a really popular place. They got 40 girls, beautiful ladies. So come down, guys, and just, as June says, open that mind. All right, that's it from me. That's it from June. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when we bring out a new video. Have a look on Discord. We've got a page all about Katoey Bar in Discord. So if you want to have a little look before you come over here, check out our Discord page. Go into there. There's a whole section there which you can ask questions, see the photos, look at all the beautiful girls here. So have a look in Discord on that. Totally free of charge. There's over 13,000 people in there now. So have a look at that. And if you'd like to support the channel, there's a link on our website, buzzingpattaya.com. Look on the menu on the left-hand side, on the bottom icon there, click on that, and it will show you there what we can't show you on here. All right, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.